knock it off. It's so nice to see y'all. We would like to welcome you to our 2023 InGrace play, Robots and Rutabagas. I have a few tips for you visitors. Please stay in your seats for the whole play. Our actors will be going down the aisles and up the stairs, and be aware of flashing lights. If you have a phone, please silence it. And concessions and bathrooms, along with actors' goodie bags, are in the lobby. Thank y'all.
Let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing everyone here safe tonight. Please take all of our anxiety from our actors and our crew. Please just let them have fun and remember all their lines tonight. Thank you for all the people who are able to make it out. And just thank you for this amazing opportunity. Amen.
Amen. What?
It's time.
Send the message.
Beep, 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 beep. Captain B has received the transmission, and the disk has successfully self-destructed. There is no way to trace its origin. Captain B is going wood to the dome. I have no doubt she'll depart immediately.
With all communications shut off from the lost lands and the last team of scientists missing, her mission is of vital importance.
Without the success of Captain B's mission, Project X has a 99.9% projection of failure.
How ridiculous.
Sounds like you need help.
No,
no
no.
help. The Home History Education Learning Pods is a program designed to help ensure the accurate and complete transmissions of events of the past.
No, we created it. Cancel request.
After the Great Cataclysm, Earth's climate became unpredictable. Weather patterns altered between unbearable cold and unendurable heat.
Cancel for heaven's sake.
Scientists are urban planners constructed a dome to protect the rudiments of humanity from the ever-changing weather and pollution caused by the events.
Where's that reboot switch?
Most humans entered the dome and enjoyed its safety and benefits, but some survived the lost Great Cataclysm and never entered the dome. It is presumed these factions are still living in the Lost Lands.
Are you done yet?
Yes, my help is complete, Dr. McDougal. Did you find it helpful?
Yes, very helpful. That'll be all.
I'll get working on the off switch.
I heard that.
Do you think this will work?
We've done all we can. All there's left to do now is pray.
Captain B needs all that.
Sounds like you need help.
Cancel!
That did not go as planned. How much damage did the ship sustain in the crash, ALX?
My scans indicate that our ship's triloculator is broken. We can neither communicate with nor return to the dome.
Excellent. Our mission is off to a spectacular start.
Actually, we are trapped here with limited resources and the inability to receive further directives from headquarters. I would call that neither excellent nor spectacular.
It was sarcasm, ALX.
My programming was not created to interpret some. We'll have to be more direct.
How's this for direct? We've been sent by a mysterious message on a self-destructing disk into unknown and possibly hostile territory to recover a missing scientist. And now we have no way to recognize him.
Or her.
Or her. No way to communicate with HQ and no way to get home.
We did arrive at our intended destination, latitude 39 north, longitude 86 west, the location of the last transmission of the missing scientist, what some humans might call the middle of nowhere.
Dome Log 1, the Lost Land. No connection. Look at this place. What was I thinking coming here?
When you received this mission, I warned you of the dangers of the outside world.
So strange that the mission director sent me here to the place my parents' ship crashed. I can't help but wonder if while I'm here, I'll get answers on what really happened to them and my sister. But a mission is a mission, and I'm here to obey orders. Even though this place is creeping me out. What is this habitat anyway?
According to my database, this is a forest.
The lack of sound is deafening. The peaceful clank of machinery is gone. All I can hear is that noise. Where's that coming from? Did somebody leave the food compartment door open?
We are hearing birds song. Birds are living creatures, not machines. There, in the tree. Do you see it?
Ugh, gross. That's alive? Do an air quality test. I'm certain that it is unbreathable.
The air is safe for you. The air quality numbers are significantly higher than reported in the dome. A few rogue scientists have made claims that the air was breathable out here. I will stand by to resuscitate you, if necessary, while you remove your helmet.
Comforting. What is in this air?
Particles from plants, the animals, and the earth.
And you're telling me that I should walk around with my helmet off? I've changed my mind. What was I thinking coming to this death trap? Forget about my legacy. Forget about the research. Forget about finding the alleged scientist I'm supposed to bring back.
Forget about getting demoted for not completing your mission, Becky. Captain, we can't leave until we deduce how to fix your ship. Besides, the assignment was clear. Finding the missing scientist is mission critical.
Critical to what mission? We don't even know for sure who sent us this assignment.
It is unlike you to question orders from Dome headquarters.
Well, ALX, it's also unlike me to go around breathing in particles of stuff. Are you certain we found the right location?
There is detectable life in this quadrant.
Goody.
I get it. Sarcasm. Ha, ha. Most amusing.
At least you're catching on. Let's go look for this scientist in this dome-forsaken place, gather as much information as we can, and get back home as soon as possible.
Yes, Captain.
I know I saw a ship. Stop! It's right here, but it was a ship right up there.
Are you sure? It seems unlikely, given the probabilities.
Yeah, Blinky, last week you had us chasing a turkey buzzard.
It was cloudy that day, and it was a weird angle, and I had a cold. Back to today. We know an object, possibly a ship, appeared through a blanket.
If it was a ship, how would it have gone through the force field?
Is it possible it went over? Perhaps. We've never gone that high before. Why did I say let's just bust through? Didn't you see the stick we tossed through?
It totally disintegrated.
I'm just right like that.
You'll simply disintegrate really fast. No one is just running through.
Come on, guys. We can think of something. Have you forgotten all your training?
Probably some of us aren't thinking clearly.
Maybe they use new technology. I'm sure they're coming straight from the dome.
You think they're domers?
They could be from Mars.
You read too many sci-fi novels as a kid.
If they are domers, we have to stop them.
They could find the village.
Not if we have anything to say about it. Yes, we'll stop them, but how? You're on that side of the force field, we're on this side.
The most probable scenario is that they pass through a glitch.
But we've been on watch 24/7, waiting for that glitch in the force field.
It's really boring. It's like watching moss grow. Nothing.
Apparently we missed one.
We're on watch now, and we're getting through somehow.
It's time we get through that barrier. No more waiting around. Over, under, through. Now! Hey guys, now!
I can't believe my transmitter isn't working. How will we function if we can't?
I hear nothing but the singing of the birds, the chirping of the crickets, the rustling of the leaves, and the whirring dance of the atoms of the universe.
But you didn't hear voices.
No, that I did not hear.
I must just be imagining things. I've never felt so exposed and vulnerable before. I feel like I'm going crazy. No transpondibiter. We're disconnected from the radical calculator. No.
Mission Madness game?
It keeps my mind sharp.
We have indeed been left with only rudimentary technology.
Rudimentary, that's generous. I'll just keep recording logs that go nowhere so that when authorities from the dome come to retrieve our bodies, they'll know what we've done here. Dome log 1. Lost, terrified, disconnected from the master computer. My micro camera isn't working and we need to record our presence here.
I can use my self, elevated, lens, flashing, image enhancement, or selfie feature.
I look a little stiff.
You are a robot.
Touche.
I can't believe people would choose to live out here instead of the safety and hygiene of the dome.
And without robots.
Robots? People live without robots here? What kind of savages are we talking about? I honestly thought places like this were legend. Terrifying legend.
In modern times, we have controlled these kinds of social anomalies by our regular How to Think broadcasts.
True. Thankfully, we can still think for ourselves. Oh, 9 o'clock exactly. Thankfully, my timekeeping device is still functional. It's time for our mandatory morning nourishment. Dome log 2. This place is filled with loud, obnoxious creatures called birds. Everything is green. Very green. We are keeping search for the unknown people. Here's a thought. What do you think they're like? The people who didn't enter the dome.
These groups, if they exist, somehow continue life in the outside world. They have been compared to the hippies from the time before the Great Cataclysm.
Ew, the rebellious, long-haired, barefoot people group from the 1960s? Oh, whoa. We come in peace. What are you?
Are you real?
What are you made of?
What's your deal?
Hippies!
We are on a goodwill mission from the dome.
The dome. Your home?
Is it a dome?
Have you heard of it? It's much cleaner and has normal sounds and no birds.
A land without birds?
It sounds so sad.
And in a dome?
Is that good or bad?
Who are these guys and why are they speaking in such a strange cadence?
That is called rhyming. Rhyming was a technique often used in expressions of poetry and song.
How 2 decades ago? What's the purpose?
It was used for enjoyment, but I think these people are just, I believe you would say, weird.
Strange little people. We must repair our craft. Can you help us look for a part like this?
Our leader can help. Maybe.
Hey, a bee!
What's a bee?
Bee, it's like a bird, but smaller, and it has a needle on its hind end. When it stings you, it enters poison into your bloodstream.
You've got to be kidding me.
We will.
Take you to
Take
our
us to your
leader.
leader. Oh man, I really wanted to use that line.
Do you think it's safe to follow them?
It's either that or stay out here with the birds and the bees.
Let's go. Please take us away from all this
Nature.
and ALX. Let's be very wary on who we share our real mission with. We don't know who we can trust.
What do we have here?
We found bees in the woods.
So we're bringing her the goods.
I'll take it from here.
We'll go.
Tell leader.
I'll be the beater.
Well, you certainly don't look like you're from around here.
Of course not. We're from the dome.
Wow, the dome. Amazing.
No need to be afraid or impressed.
Golly, I have never ever seen a robot in real life. Does it speak?
I have access to all known vocabulary in the English language, including scientific, technical, medical, and musical terms. Additionally, slang and colloquialisms. What is the breadth of your vocabulary? Beep! Happy cat?
It's probably just regular old vocabulary. But one thing I can say is we haven't had visitors in a coon's age.
Coon's age is...
Yeah, I get it. You know your colloquialisms.
So what y'all doing so far from that birdie dome of yours?
We're here to retrieve a missing...
Fact. A missing fact. Many facts. In fact, we're on a exploratory reconnaissance mission.
Hooey! That is something. You must be hungry or needing fluids. Let's get you to the village.
Mike.
Good morning, Baker Dan. How are the donuts today? They smell delicious.
Thank you, my friend. Here you go. Steaming hot. By the way, your sculpture is looking fabulous today.
Thanks. But what do you think it is? Ah, here comes Joy.
Hey, gang.
It's another beautiful morning. According to our almanac, it might be another warm one.
Oh, thank you, Musician Joy. Always great to start the day with a morning song.
It's what I do, my brother. Oh, I need one of these for my drum set. Thanks, Harry.
I found one of these yesterday. Anyone need one of these?
Oh, I can use that. You think that would work?
I think so. But I think we need a whatchamacallit to go with it. I got one back in my shop.
Eugene, there you go again, finding everything we need to know the 7 great books.
Sometimes I wonder what in the world would be in an 8th book.
Sorry I'm late. I'm open.
Here's your daily donut. What's good today?
I have a whole basket of rutabagas.
Ugh. What else?
Why are they so prolific?
I also have some apples.
Good morning, everybody. Let's do some calisthenics to get the day going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job. Now jump without the jab. Hold your breath. Oh, what are these? Oh, sorry. Release. Now, jazz hands. Great job, team. Just the right amount of exercise to get the day going. Now, everybody, check your pulse. Everybody got one? Great. Remember.
Grow.
Encourage each other.
Live in harmony.
The creator's with us.
Don't be a wimp. Now for nutrition. Has everybody had their daily donut today?
Yes.
A glass of milk?
Yeah.
An apple?
Yes.
You know, an apple a day keeps the doctor away.
It must be working because we've never seen a doctor.
I'll never believe what we just found.
That thingamajig I lost last week?
No.
My spare glasses? The ones on your head?
No.
True love?
You'll never believe what we just found.
People from the dome, safe and sound. Domers? Leader Lisa is not going to like that.
Domers are the reason our caretakers disappeared all those years ago.
We don't know that for sure. The Domers aren't written about in 7th grade books.
Just because it's not written about in your books doesn't mean it's not true.
All I need to know about the Domers is what Leader Lisa taught us. Don't trust them, don't like them, don't look them in the eye. Well, I added the eye part, but I'm sticking to it.
That doesn't sound like a kindness, Harry.
Like Leader Lisa always says, we gotta treat people with the kindness. Treat others how we want to be treated. Like the Creator said. Peace, man.
But aren't all the Domers a little cuckoo for being locked up inside of a plastic box for 20 years?
And don't they capture any outsiders they find?
Or defeat them.
And eat them?
Don't be ridiculous. No one is getting eaten. However, according to Leader Lisa, the Domers believe strongly that it's dangerous to live outside the dome. Their government guides their way of thinking, and they're sort of dumb.
Well, if these weirdos want to fight, we'll give them one. Sure, we've never had one before. They might come with their ray guns or their tanks. What kind of stuff do you guys think they've got?
Everybody, calm down. We gotta remember the kindness. Love, not war, my friends. Let's stop to listen and find out why they're here.
But are Domers really even people? Aren't they all tall and shiny and creepy looking, hooked up to computers with no personality? And they walk like this. He's right behind me, isn't he?
Greetings.
Ah! So sorry, Mr. Robot. I was just saying.
Do not be concerned. It is impossible to offend me.
Howdy, y'all. We have some visitors. They're here on a peaceful mission. Wait, are you? We never really cleared that up.
Positively.
Okay, whew. Let's make them feel welcome. They can join all y'all for mid-morning snack. Organics? Let's go get Leader Lisa.
It's almost time for mid-morning snack.
But they're gonna give Lisa a heart attack.
So, you're really from the dome?
Well, we certainly aren't from out here.
Ah, I see you got some ziggity zaps on your helmet.
Are you referring to my cranial actuator?
Looks like a ziggity zap to me, Mr. Fancy Metal Man.
Harry, kindness. Didn't someone say something about mid-morning snack?
Mid-morning snack, mid-morning snack, it's time for mid-morning
What is going on?
Food used to be found in a variety of forms, grown from the ground and eaten without processing. It was also used for celebrations, or whatever this is. It is a part of their culture, and it is necessary for you to partake in order to build trust and complete your mission.
How about 10 apples?
Bet you wouldn't see this in the dome.
No. So much color, noise, and chaos.
As you know, every meal should be a party. Book 3, page 42.
Won't you join us? Everybody's got to eat. Even you folks.
I apologize. We have already eaten. In the dome, we have a strict nourishment schedule.
Please try something. We have plenty of fresh fruit and vegetables.
They want me to eat that?
You may alienate them if you don't eat.
We are sensitive and easily offended.
Just eat the food if you want to be friended.
What's this?
That's a rutabaga. Maybe try one of these freshly baked donuts.
I've never seen anything like this before. The color, the smell. You just eat it. You don't unwrap it.
You could just eat it. But, maybe try a carrot.
It's
Raw? Bitter?
It's delicious. That's it. Delicious. I have a faint memory of eating something delicious when I was little. Dome log 3. I've tasted a rutabaga. It's delicious. Research the possibilities of adding rutabagas to our daily meals.
Why is she talking to her wrist?
I told you.
Cuckoo.
So what do you guys eat in the dome? Do you guys get your daily serving of milk, apple, and donuts?
No, we eat this. No, unwrap it.
Not much better. Leader Lisa should be here any moment.
I'm here now.
Rise and all knowing Leader Lisa. Leader Lisa, ease on people. I come from the dome.
The dome.
Yes, the dome.
The dome.
Yes, the dome.
Is this poetry too?
Beep. Beep.
Well, as you know, we're from another place. I am the captain, Dome Force, and this is my robot, ALX.
So, what made you leave the dome? No one ever leaves the dome. No one. Isn't that true, Melvin?
Well, yes, literally so. It's quite unusual. I can't think of one person I know that's come from the dome. It's incredibly strange. Unheard of, actually. I can't think of one person I know that's pretty rare.
Yes. Very, very indeed. So, tell me, what brings you here? And it better be good.
Well, we are commissioned by our superiors to come to the Lost Lands and gather information.
I bet you were.
We had a difficult landing and are in need of this part. Is it possible to acquire it?
Harry?
Can I see that? Ah, yes. This is a shimmy whoppity.
A triangulator.
That tricogulator looks really busted. Maybe your organics could help me look for one in the stockpile.
We love the stockpile.
We haven't been in a while. Let's go.
For now, I'd like to show you to our guest quarters. Feel free to walk around the grounds and make yourself at home. Guards? Guards! Louis, Lenny, get over here. Show our guests to their accommodation and give them the lay of the land.
This way, folks, to our guest accommodations. Over here, you see the land is pretty flat. Over there, it's a little bumpy, where there was a mole. Our guest accommodations are just a little further this way.
Hey, we don't have guest quarters. We've never had guests.
Well, figure something out. Put them in Louie's house.
Louie's house, it's a little.
And here are some ants. Hard at work on their little houses. Which reminds me, we're on our way to the guest quarters. Just put them somewhere.
Okay, boss, fine. Oh, and boss, you know you can't trust domers. Almost as bad as
And this is a tree. It's green and pointy.
You know, we saw one last night.
Saw what?
An out-of-bounder.
You don't say.
I do. It was a full moon, and we were out in the woods.
That little thing is a rock.
I looked up, and an out-of-bounder was just standing there, staring at us, blinking his eyes like crazy. Then he started jumping around, screaming something.
Was he on our side of the force field?
Hard time because the force field's invisible. What happened next? We ran like the dickens out of there, came right back here. We weren't sticking around, and these strangers are just as scary.
Interesting. We'll make sure these guests do not leave the grounds and keep a close watch on them. A very close watch indeed.
Yes, boss.
Melvin, we may have a use for these uninvited guests. Right now, I need to go to the you-know-where.
The potty?
No. Well, now I do. But after that, I need to go to the you-know-where.
Ah, yes, gotcha. Not the potty, though.
I let one person in on my big, important, life-altering secret.
Boss, everyone has to go.
One person.
You mean me?
Yes, you. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Only you know about the super secret place.
Ah, I'm tracking with you now.
Great. One person, of all people.
Am I following you?
No, I'm going to the bathroom. Meet me outside.
See you outside. Those guests might be useful after all. Shoot, now I gotta go.
I hope your cabin was comfortable.
It was just a shack, and it smelled like.
We'll escort you into the town square.
We'll be very close by if you need anything.
Or try anything.
And over there is our artist. We call him Michelangelo.
His sculpture reminds me of you, you know.
Hey Alex, history refresher. How can he be an artist without a computer? An artist creates useful graphics to help us communicate.
He is sculpting for enjoyment.
But what is the purpose? What does it do? Don't know what for. Residents are confused without technology and spend their time creating things unnecessary for survival. Document an example of what they call art with a selfie.
I apologize. It is possible that you have never before seen a robot.
Oh, and it speaks. So shiny. A work of art like none I have seen before. Magnificent. I heard you were here, but I can hardly believe that you are real.
Well,
Excuse us. Can you explain to us what art is for?
You do not know art? Well, art is life.
No, we are like humans.
And you're from the dome. You and your beautiful walking talking sculpture?
we are on a mission from the dome.
Ah, we've heard stories of the dome, but we thought they were just legends.
Outrageous! The dome is the center of the universe. How could you think it was a legend?
Captain B also thought you were legend. That's hilarious.
We're as real as the day is long.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, you weren't joking?
Of course not. I'm a captain in Dome Force and he's a robot. We communicate through facts and science.
Sounds like a drag.
And in the dome, how do you spend your days?
We work on computers.
Why?
The humans must work on the computers to keep the computers and robots functioning.
But why?
We can't function without them. We have to keep the computers running.
That you program and operate?
It's complicated.
But what do you do?
We do ride bikes.
Great, where do you ride?
Well, it's a stationary bike. We pedal and it helps power our
Let me guess.
computers.
We also have a computer.
You do?
How's my basil doing?
I can't help but wonder, Captain. Do you control the computers, or do the computers control you?
The humans are in charge. We just provide them schedules, education, information, dissemination,
Yeah, but
shopping, law enforcement, entertainment.
whoa!
But Alex isn't just a robot. He's the only family I've had since I was little.
So you guys have fun together? How do you guys encourage each other?
Everything we do in the dome is for the greater good. We are never frivolous.
So you must have music. It is essential to a truly groovy life. Where does music fit into all this technology?
We have music. It cues us to input data into the matrix on our
Computers!
Food is foundational. Don't you enjoy baking on a cool spring evening? Kneading the dough, forming the donuts, sprinkling the sugar?
Temperatures are consistent 75 degrees in the dome, and all humans consume prepackaged nutrition bars.
This saves time and energy. Life in the dome is too busy to be preparing food.
But don't you want to touch real food? Get your hands dirty? Smell the earth on your vegetables when they're freshly pulled from your garden?
Absolutely not. I mean, it's just not what we're accustomed to. However, I will take that rutabaga.
You see, food is another form of art.
We celebrate with food. Thank you, God, for life, food, and music.
This is called dancing. You move to the music. Like this. Dancing.
No. This is dance.
You're quite feral, aren't they? Life in the dome has just advanced since the Great Cataclysm. I'm grateful to my superiors because they've helped us through such a hard time in history. But for my blog, we call this a selfie.
Uh-oh, there go the lights again. It must be those out-of-bounders trying to break through our force field again.
Please give me more information about this force field. Perhaps I can be of assistance.
Well, it's this thingamajig.
The force field?
It magically keeps us safe.
We don't know how.
We just have faith.
Hey, Alexis, I can discuss the force field with you. Would you like to see our library? We have 7 great books in our library. Each one more informative than the last. Come on, I'll show you.
you're here.
Of course. We do? We don't.
You are here to become the best guards possible. And that, gentlemen, does not happen by accident.
How does that happen?
Training. Your training is essential to the protection of our community. It is my job to make sure you are ready. Do you feel ready? This is no time for uncertainty, gentlemen. The domers are here. The out-of-bounders are coming. Do one of the 3 skills you must master as guards. Observation. Noticing the world around us is the first step in being vigilant and the best way to prevent disaster before it happens. Daisy and Tulip are going to be hiding. Your job is to spot them.
Why are you looking over there? She's over there, and I'm right here.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not good. Skill 2, stealth. Being able to follow the enemy quietly and stay hidden is key. Daisy and Tulip are going to start walking that way. You will follow them. When they turn around, I want you to blend in. Become the forest. Look, what are you doing?
I'm becoming a boulder, Toad.
Skill 2 can use some work. Shifting gears. Skill 3. A guard must be in peak physical condition. We'll start with the daily regimen: 20 jumping jacks, 20 push-ups, a crab walk, and holding your breath for 2 minutes.
You said 5 jumping jacks was enough.
Do you want to be just a regular run-of-the-mill guy?
Yeah! Regular.
Jumping in 20! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Stupid moss! How can I ever make sense of all these notes? Ernestine! Maybe this will help. We only have the Swedish instructions? It's a scientific impossibility that this force field is even here.
You've been out here too long. You're not thinking scientifically.
Don't be ridiculous. You're really ridiculous. You're right. We've been out here too long.
You've seen what the force field can do.
I guess it's possible.
Find any good stuff today?
No, just more of the same. You would think we could disable a simple force field. It's so much of this information is coded, guys.
Let me work on that.
You can do it, guys. You're the best scientist in the world.
Calm down, Felix, and work on some of these equations.
One of the townspeople saw me this morning. At least, I think it was a townsperson. The sun was in my eyes. But he ran away as I was trying to communicate with him. I never realized how intimidating I am. What do you think is causing the glitches?
Changes in the Earth's atmosphere? Perhaps. Another cataclysm?
I can't see that happening.
A virus in the computer system?
We could fix that.
Maybe. It's just low battery.
Low battery, that's a good one.
I'm going over!
Nothing. These visitors are making our people nervous. But I think that robot is a heaven sent.
What do you mean?
Well, no one must know this, but since I've chosen you as my company, we are in great peril. Our batteries are about to run out, which means no lights or heat. We won't make it through winter. I'm almost completely out of staples on the ship. I'm running low on medicine, flour, dry milk. Where will we get milk?
Maybe we can learn to milk old Bessie.
Most importantly, our force field has already experienced glitches. It could shut down any day. We need that robot. He is equipped with a battery that can charge our equipment for years.
What about Cat B?
She's just in the way. We need to get rid of her.
I mean, whatever you say, boss. That seems a little drastic.
No, I just mean we send her back from whence she came.
I think she wants to go whence there, but she seems really attached to that robot.
I must convince the people to help me.
Maybe just tell them the truth.
That when I came here, after the big disaster and found a group of orphans, I was just a regular kid on a mission with my parents, scientists, rebels against the dome. That when we arrived, my parents were arrested, and I decided to complete our mission to bring food and supplies thinking help would arrive soon, and I could return to help my parents and sister, who we left behind in the dome. That when I arrived, they thought I was some kind of superhero and made me their leader, because I had 7 books, a Best of the Oldies record, and a recipe for donuts. And I have secretly been using technology from the ship to power our lights, heat, and force field for 10 years.
That does sound kind of crazy.
I must convince the people that we need that robot.
I will keep an eye on the newcomers for you. We can delay them while you think we're playing.
If only I'd been more truthful about how little I knew from the beginning. My parents were the real heroes. I just wish I could be more like them.
Maybe you are. Maybe you are.
Saying things twice does not make them more true.
But it does add to the effect. It does add to the effect.
Here we are. This is what we need. This last battery is almost dead.
Weird. It says ever ready.
Well, we made it a lot longer than we could have imagined. 10 years on just a few batteries.
Didn't anyone wonder how you're pulling that off?
They just trusted me. If they knew how the power worked, they would have wanted to use it for other things. We would have ended up like those domers until we pulled off all our batteries.
It may have lasted longer if you hadn't watched all those Leave the Beaver episodes we installed in your hard disk. Technology.
We must never speak of this, Steve. I mean Melvin.
I probably could have skipped out and used the hot plate for popcorn too.
That's for sure.
Running the AC though, that was pushing it. We may have lasted over 10 years without that.
You've been running the AC?
If I'm gonna be honest, I really like roughing it.
Yes, that's obvious. You're getting soft. You may get to enjoy a little more of this precious technology. The townspeople are arranging a competition. If we win, which we will, we keep the robot. Technology has advanced so much that his battery could supply us indefinitely.
Time to worry, time to flee. Leader's coming, she's convenient. Bees!
Captain D, how about a stroll? How are you finding our little community?
Interesting. Very different than the New World and the Dome. Thankfully, we won't need to be here long. As soon as we gather the information we need, we'll be on our way. Please continue life as usual, as unusual as it is.
I see. You find life outside the dome disagreeable.
It's definitely different. You're very isolated here. Have you really had no visitors at all? Nobody from the science corps?
It's been many years since anyone has come.
No offense to your little community, but you're a little too sophisticated. Have you ever considered moving to civilization in the dome?
Never. I prefer it here, thank you. Know this, we always treat everyone with kindness. But please, don't put dome ideas into the heads of my people. It will not bode well for you. I'll have the guards escort you back to your quarters. I hope you are comfortable there.
It was actually a little rustic, if you know what I mean.
Well, you won't be staying here long, will you? Guards!
Don't walk by. scientist.
I don't trust her. She thinks we're suspicious of her.
That's just so wrong. We've been nothing but hospitable. She thinks we're suspicious of her. That makes me want to follow her around and make sure she's not up to anything.
Yes, that's what you're supposed to do. Don't let them out of your sight and keep your ears open.
We're ready, boss. For anything.
Okay, at ease. Keep going.
While we wait on our part, we need to go over some theories about the missing scientists. Dome Log 6, Theory 1.
One of these barbarians is the lost scientist. Highly unlikely, considering they're generally unscientific and backwards thinking.
Theory 2.
The scientists escaped. Very likely, as this environment is not the typical environment you would find a scientist in.
Theory 3.
There is something more dastardly at play here.
Is he captive somewhere, or worse? Did he meet the same fate as my parents? What about the other missions that have been sent here and never returned?
We must take note that this society has been surviving and thriving, albeit not intellectually, for more than a decade outside the dome. You have been taught that all humans must live inside the dome and be in constant contact with the master computer.
Yes, this is the way.
That appears to be a bunch of hooey.
You're right, of course. We need to determine when the air stopped being toxic and who's keeping this intel away from my government. Certainly these yokels aren't in on some government plot. This new information is invaluable to my superiors. But while we're here, we need to gather as much information as we can.
I will continue to do scientific testing, acquire the lost art, food, and music, and bring it back to the dome.
Howdy, y'all. You find everything you need? We should have that part for you soon. Is there anything the organics need to know that might help them find it?
The part is vital to the working of the ship. It connects our trilobulator to the fluctuator so our ship can have navigation and communication. Unfortunately, it often breaks during crash landings.
Ah, I see. We should have that part for you soon. Maybe if the organics have the broken part, make it easy for them to find it.
Certainly. Here it is. I will start collecting samples immediately.
And Alex,
Yes, Captain?
don't forget the Rutabagas.
We went to the stockpile, which is such a treat.
And look what we found under Daisy's feet.
This thing most likely works just so.
But it stuck my little toe.
They're just saying they found the part you needed.
Ah, just what we've been looking for. Great job, girls. I'll take the part to the town meeting tonight. Let's see if we can get this communication device going.
We still have not heard from that missing ship.
Well, the man got captured by some of those outsiders.
I've heard they're savages.
I would not want to live up there.
We've got the best of both worlds here. Best thing we ever did was getting these workman jobs. All the safety and technology we done, while those poor saps keep the master computer going. We are living it up with all the good food and TV reruns we want.
Did you see that episode of Leave It to the Beaver when the Beavers supposed to win touchdown?
That was a crack up.
No spoilers. I haven't seen that episode yet.
Okay, someone else wants frequency.
This gives me an idea.
Have we found the glitch yet?
Has the moss grown?
Looks about the same. I believe that was a rhetorical question.
Whatever. The only kind of question is, have we found the glitch in the force field yet?
We've seen some fluctuations in power.
And that was a yes or no kind of question.
Well, no. But we will. There's an obstacle we can overcome together.
Except the force field, our main obstacle.
I can't take it anymore. I'm going through.
That was a close one. I think he cinched his eyebrows.
I'm sorry. I'm just not good at all this waiting around. I want to help.
And you will, as long as you remember this stick. At disintegrated problem matter, you can't help anyone.
Why not?
Because disintegrated matter doesn't have a body. No hands, no feet, no help, just dust.
Just dust. Got it.
Don't worry. With Ernestine's mathematics, Socrates' deep thinking, and Blinky's eyes, we're sure to find the glitch too. Then we're gonna need your courage, that is.
Felix, I think you're forgetting someone.
As always, Marissa, you rely on your unique ability to spot the holes in our plans.
Speaking of holes, what's that?
The glitch!
Remember the stick!
Let's officially start the weekly meeting of the FPWOP, the Forest People Without Parents.
We'll start with a song.
Stop! Let us pray. God is great, God is good. How we thank Him for our fun.
Do you ever wonder what is fun? Maybe we should thank God for food.
Oh my, who has come up with such crazy ideas?
Does everyone have the daily donut?
Cheers!
Now that we have the formalities out of the way, let's get to the fun part.
Sharing our feelings and being good listeners.
Let's get right to it. What do you think of these domers? You need me to show who's boss? I've been adding crab walks to my workout, and not to brag, I'm up to 3 donuts a day.
Reel it in there, coach.
Something doesn't seem quite right. They have all this technology at their fingertips, but they don't seem to be using it to learn and grow.
I just came from Leader Lisa, and she insinuated that ALX has a lot of valuable information on his databases that we all need.
Librarian Eugene, what do you think we should do?
Well, Leader Lisa feels that we can keep ALX here.
Seems risky.
I think we do what Leader Lisa says. She has corrected us all these years from the out-of-bounders, and she protects us now.
But these domers want to leave. When the out-of-bounders try to come in, Leader Lisa activates the force field. With these domers, all we gotta do is force them out of our field. See what I did there?
Yeah, we don't need any of their half-baked ideas.
Those files have valuable information. History, recipes,
I'm listening.
scientific information, health guidance,
Well, where do you know that's covered?
and even music files.
Whoa, I could use some new jams.
The organics did find that part that we needed in the stockpile, and I really want to get my hands on their ship. I gotta be able to look at their flippity giger. But maybe that robot will know how to use some of these tools.
There are so many things they could learn from us. They're like lost little soldiers who do not know the battle. battles they're fighting. They're afraid of everything, even trees. They need to experience life outside their round prison.
They need to go back where they came from and take their nasty little food package with them.
Listen, everyone. I hear what you're all saying. They are a bit different. But what can we learn from them? Let's listen more and talk less, my brothers and sisters. I've often wondered about life in the dome. I've imagined an electric guitar. But I can't exactly see Captain B or that tin can rocking and rolling.
Well, I think the dome sounds just terrible. What, do they have some machine that can help me bake donuts? I suppose they have something better to do than gathering wood, building an open fire, and watching donuts bake for 4 hours a day. I think if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They're putting ideas in our head. We were fine before they came.
Yeah, we are okay on our own. However, I would like to ask the robot a few questions about how to use some of the stuff in my shop before we show them the door. But do you think the Hootin' Boonie has a purpose besides holding donuts?
What does it matter? Would you want to live in their world? With no beauty, no nature, no delicious smells, no taste, no hard work?
Lots of information that we don't
No,
have.
their life is a sad one, staring into a little box. We should thank the Creator that we are still here, that we're still creating, that we can have joy, even in the hard times. I would wish the same for the donors.
That's really deep, money.
Wait, I got something in my eye.
Anyway, if we need to, we can take those lazy bikes that don't go anywhere, paper heat, computer steering, domer dwellers, no problem.
We're not taking anyone down. The dome is a mystery. All we have ever known is living here together.
We were so young when our guardians abandoned us to go find help.
That's right. If Leader Lisa hadn't shown up, we would know nothing. There is so much more for us to learn. Have you considered all at the dome what that robot could teach us? That robot is full of more information than a million great books.
You're going down a slippery slope, Eugene. Nothing good can come from the dome.
Mike, have you all been talking about the visitors?
Yes, Leader Lisa. We must treat them with a kindness. Their world sounds gray and meaningless.
And our hands and our minds are better than any of their computers. Come on.
Even as spectacular work of art, a robot.
Like you've taught us, the Creator loves all his children. And most likely, the computerized students of the world too.
We've done well with no help from the dome.
When you came to us, we were starving and lost.
Then you came and you taught us what to eat, how to make donuts. You gave us lights for the night and heat for the winter, and have always protected us from the out-of-bounders.
Without your force field, the out-of-bounders would have come after us years ago.
How did they get past the force field?
Wait a minute. How does the force field work? And all the lights and the heat?
You're just wondering that now? I've been asking Leader Lisa that for years.
Like I've told you before, it's complicated. All will be clear in time.
We trust you. You taught us about music and are in God. What more could they possibly have to teach us?
Maybe they could teach us to make something besides donuts.
You really know how to ruin a moment.
We found the part!
Excuse my burp.
Well, there you have it.
It's a sign those wackos are out of here.
Let's get this ship running.
Let's get our hearts running!
What
the world needs now is love, sweet love.
Sure. But what we need right now is what that robot has on his databases. There must be something they want from us.
Joy?
Real food?
Our tunes?
A bicycle that goes somewhere? Yes, but they must be looking for something specific.
Maybe we could have some sort of competition. And if we win, the ALX stays here. Let Captain B go. She doesn't seem to know much.
It's like her brain doesn't work. She's always talking to her little box.
And if they win?
We can make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, what they said. Ouch.
I don't like the way this is going, guys. This is not cool.
If we win, we get the robot. Yeah! If they win, they get the part and are free to leave.
No. Can't we make it a win-win situation?
No such thing.
Let's take a vote.
All in favor of competition, a battle of sorts. Raise your hand.
Mike?
Guys, let's keep just a friendly competition, like a painting. That
Yeah, art and stuff. Let's go see Leader Lisa.
Let's see if we can get this communication device going. Howdy, this is Lost Land 456, Dalton calling Dome 123. Do you read me?
This is Dome 123. I hear you loud and clear.
I'd like to tell you what's going on here.
Who is this? It's been 10 years since we've heard a report from that quadrant.
I am Melvin. When Mission Lost Land landed here 10 years ago, it left her daughter Lisa stranded. She has led our community for the past 10 years, and I have been her second in command.
We were not aware of her presence there. We need to shut down this community immediately.
That's where I come. I'd like to propose a deal. If you would commandeer a ship for me to come to the dome, I will bring you valuable information about the people here. They are on the verge of communication with the dome and would very likely cause an uprising if they figured out they can survive in the outside world. If you enable a ship for me to come, I will bring you valuable information while leaving the people here stranded and unable to communicate. It will never cause you trouble again.
I see. And what do you get out of it?
I'd like a prestigious but unchallenging government job in housing. And as I suspect, government officials get both access to outside and TV technology.
I'll see what we can do.
Captain Beach, we've had enough of your secrets. Why have you come here?
Well, as you know, we are on a goodwill mission.
But what is your real goal?
All right, it's time we got down to business. We are in search of a scientist.
Leader Lisa is the greatest scientist in the world.
He's taught us everything we know.
She knows more than your robot. That's maybe taking it a little too far.
Enough.
Are you really a scientist?
Of course. How do you think we've survived all these years?
I wasn't sure, but it's all starting to make sense.
Whatever scientist you're looking for isn't here.
What do you want with this scientist?
We are simply gathering information.
Snooping around, stirring up trouble.
Come on, get happy! My people have spoken.
Yes, I've noticed they talk quite a lot, along with singing, dancing, laughing, and other unnecessary activities.
Noted. But they have spoken about you. You have entered our land uninvited. And now, according to tradition, you must participate in a battle.
Literally no one has ever been here.
It's a new tradition.
What kind of battle?
A battle of wits, a battle of strength, a battle of courage.
To what end?
We want nothing to do with the dome, but we want the ALX.
You lose, and the ALX stays with us. You go on your way.
You win?
I win, and the ALX stays with me, but I take Leader Lisa with us.
No, this has gone too far.
Captain B could never be Leader Lisa.
ALX, statistically, what are my chances of winning?
Beep. Not good.
You beat me fair and square.
You are square!
Maria!
Sorry, got carried away.
So what now?
We will fix your ship, but you must leave the robot here and never return.
But why?
It's his databases we want. They have books.
And music and recipes.
But I would never leave ALX.
There must be thousands of ALXs in the dome.
But ALX was left to me by my family when their ship crashed. I would never leave him.
But you can't stay here. Your ideas are too dome-ish. We do not want those kinds of thoughts around here.
Guys, we can't forget the kindness. ALX is Captain B's family.
Well, she's just going to have to come back and do a robot exchange. And while you're at it, I could use some supplies. We're running on flour, sugar. I'll make you a list.
If Leader Lisa came back with ALX tonight, I could send her back with another robot. I actually want to help you guys.
We won't survive without ALX. The truth is our power source is almost completely depleted. We've been having glitches like this for weeks. They're getting worse.
But we can survive without power. We're not like the domers.
That's right.
The battery powers our lights and heat. We won't make it through winter.
I wonder how you did that.
How would we live through the winter?
Most importantly, the force field. The battery powers our force field. If we don't get it fixed, we're sitting ducks. It protects us from the out-of-bounders.
You mean us?
Let's go.
We're unable to get to your first field.
You're gonna wish you had it.
It's taken us years.
You down.
The kindness figured in. Has everyone gone crazy?
This is one wacky day!
Are you all okay?
What do you mean, okay?
We saw the ship go over the force field.
We're waiting for the glitch so we can get in.
There's a robot!
You told us to step away from them!
Get behind us, we'll protect you! Back off, Domers!
No, you back off!
I'm pretty sure you should back off. But I'm a bit confused.
We're here to help you. The domers are dangerous. They put a force field around you so we couldn't get you all these years.
That was our force field to protect us from you.
Why would you want protection from us?
Because you're out of bounders.
We're the team of scientists sent to help people living in the lost land.
And we're really glad to see you.
We were sent here to replace Mission Lost Land after David and Susan McDougal's mission.
My parents?
The McDougals!
My parents!
Whoa! So not only are you the scientist I'm supposed to bring back,
You're my
sister?
Melvin is revving up the ship.
Uh-oh, these guys are gonna flip.
If Melvin leaves with the spaceship, ALX will have no way to recharge.
ALX needs the ship to recharge?
Of course.
My new recipe, stop that thief.
More importantly, we need to overthrow the evil government in the dome that is keeping people contained so they can control all the resources of the world.
You're right, that is more important. I'm a little embarrassed about my thing now.
We need to stop that ship, or we'll have no way to communicate with the rebel forces.
What rebel forces?
The ones that are waiting for visual confirmation that life is actually possible outside of the dome.
There's a lot going on right now, but I feel like we should revisit the whole sister thing.
Some of you stay here and hold down the fort.
We need to stop that ship.
And save the world!
My new recipe!
I need a cup of coffee.
Guards!
We got him, boss.
Let's get connected. On it.
Try that, Blinky.
It's just actually. But thanks. Now to find that secret channel.
Code words, please.
The Eagle has landed.
This is the rebel base. Finally, the rebel forces are ready to strike. All we need is proof that life exists outside the dome. Do you have proof that Captain B and ALX are there and safe? We will send it out to the masses. They will see the truth. The uprising will begin tonight.
We haven't had the technology to gather information.
We need it now.
I've got it. ALX has downloaded all of our self-elevated lens selfies. Sending intel now.
We're receiving it now. We don't know what will happen, but you've all done your part. Protect yourselves from intruders. Wait, someone's coming. I have to...
We won't let any harm come to you guys now.
We've waited years to help, and we're ready.
The force field definitely needs recharging. ALX, can you help charge it up?
Certainly.
I'm good at fixing things.
Great, come on. Now, do either of you know anything about dolly balls?
I've got to see this. I'm taking notes.
Well, we're all finally working together.
What do you think's happening in the dome?
I'm sure we'll hear something soon.
Can't believe you'd let the dome control us like that. Being here, I see what I've been missing. Really goes to show for getting away from your more advanced lives.
You're adjusting well to life outside the dome.
Still a little freaked out about the birds and the bees.
You're brave nonetheless. I remember you as little Becky McDougal, with pigtails and a jump rope. Now you're captain in the dome force.
Yeah, they turned out to be the bad guys.
Well, yes, but you had good intentions. And ALX, you did a great job taking care of her.
It wasn't always easy. They grow up so fast.
I can't believe you've been here all this time and leading these people. I always thought that you went down in the ship with Mom and Dad.
What do you mean? We landed here safely. Mom and Dad were arrested by the dome force.
They're alive?
I'm assuming so, although I haven't had communication with them in years.
Wow, all this time.
The people who came to arrest them never realized I was here. That's how I ended up lost. I only had what I came with, some supplies on the ship and the batteries, of course. Never heard from the dome again, until now.
Who do you think's sending the mission directive?
I have an idea. It was us. Mom?
Dad?
We hope to pray to find you guys.
Thank you for your safe, ALX. It was a pleasure, Dr. McDougal.
You're alive? I thought you were dead. I have so many questions. How did the Dome government pull this off? And why didn't you program ALX with a sense of humor?
Sounds like you need help.
Did you make those adjustments?
Cancel. Robots, please try to tell jokes. Cancel. Help request canceled.
Who is this?
This is our advanced model of ALX, ALX sub.
She's our most up-to-date She's our most up-to-date robot there is.
She does seem to have a lot of updates.
In fact, she's compiling footage of the events happening inside the dome right now.
Very impressive.
I've been told your databases are also quite extensive.
Would you like to share information? Hey Alexa, show video footage of government goods.
Lisa, you've accomplished more than we could ever imagine. We're so proud of you.
Becky, your information helped the rebel forces expose the Dome government.
There's so much to tell you, but for now, no, the dome is open. A revolution has begun, and we're finally able to come find you guys.
Did they keep you locked up all this time?
We were always being watched. We couldn't contact you.
It was too dangerous until the uprising began. Your father and I were able to continue our work, and we sent the scientists to come help you, but Lisa, by the time we had gotten to you, you figured out how to use the force field all on your own. We're so proud of you.
I was trying to be just like you guys.
And Becky, ALX was equipped with an encrypted monitoring system, and we are able to ensure your safety.
You may be surprised to know that he had an emergency defense system and could have taken down any threat to you.
He's much more than just a library.
Whoa! ALX, a secret weapon? Who would have thunk it?
This is the day we've been waiting for, to find you both here together.
I bet you both were the best of friends the moment you saw each other.
Not exactly. I had a lot to learn.
And she still does.
So what now? Well, we'd always hoped to come here and start a new settlement together.
We have supplies on the ship and a whole team of scientists that have been researching life outside the dome for years.
We weren't able to bring much technology with us, just some old TV shows.
That's perfect.
Oh, and we also brought some old books you guys might like.
What? There really isn't a book. Show me.
You guys won't imagine all the cool stuff they have here.
I'm so excited to see if you've learned.
You guys, have you ever tasted a rutabaga?
Victory! We did it! We conquered the evil dictators!
Not bad for a day's work.
Do not be concerned about them coming here. We've got the force field. And me. Hey, Alexa, show Kung Fu moves.
Demonstrating Kung Fu moves.
The robots are dancing. Let's get some music going.
Let's all celebrate. I brought tingling tools for everyone.
I don't think you remember how to celebrate.
A party is like a work of art. It flows out of you.
Especially when you're with the people you love.
And if anyone can teach us to enjoy life, it's you guys.
Don't worry, it's like riding a bike.
We save the world. What a team. People aren't as kooky as they seem.
Cheers! What flavor is this?
It's rutabaga.
I just want to say thank you for letting us have your kids. Sorry, I'm crying. For the last couple of months, they are so amazing. Like, all of them do all the cheesy, crazy things that we ask them to do, and wear the crazy things that we ask them to do. They just pour themselves into their characters better than any kids I've ever worked with, and it's so wonderful. And just thank you so much for letting us have them. I'm so thankful for Deborah and the beautiful job she did directing and all her hard work. And kids, you were amazing tonight. You hit it out of the park. I'm so proud of you. You're amazing.
get all the seniors to come forward? All these seniors for being an encouragement behind the stage, being leaders, and we have gifts for y'all. Just from all the crew and all the parents and all of our co-op. We're really gonna miss y'all coming into next year, and we will be praying for the best for y'all.
Along with just thanking everyone for being here, we also want to take special time to thank Mrs. Snagley and Mrs. Matthews. Mrs. Snagley, we have a flower with a card for you. Thank you for being such an encouragement. You're so kind and you're so forgiving when we're loud and stressful. Thank you so much for your hard work. We really appreciate it.
I also want to give a shout out to Mrs. Matthews, my mom, who spent quite a few hours guiding the play that we just performed, and we want to thank you so much for spending that time on that and putting up with us behind and on scene.
We wanted to also thank especially Michelle and Amy. They're about to kill us. Michelle, Amy, and Jen and Liz for doing our costumes. You guys come up here too. They did our So we want to thank all of them. We want to give a special shout out to Jonathan up in the booth.
Hello. He's one
of our graduates and just gave so much of his time. We really appreciate you, Jonathan. We love you. And